ఎవరు లేరు అక్కడ సర్టిఫికేట్ ఇష్యూ చేసే వాళ్ళు ఎవరు లేరు. ఆయన ఏమో ఏబీవీపీ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఆయన మీటింగ్లో ఉన్నారు. యూజీసీ చైర్ వాళ్ళు దవ్వంగా మీటింగ్లో ఉన్నారు. అది అవ్వలేదు దవ్వంగా నేను వచ్చేస్తాను. అక్కడ మళ్ళీ వ్యాలిడిటీ కరెక్ట్గా 30 మినిట్స్ అదే
ఏదైనా చేస్తాం.
Good afternoon to everyone. Myself, Dr. G. Krishnaveni, IPSC coordinator. It is great pleasure to invite today's resource persons onto the dais. Now, I would like to invite our Bureau Principal, Dr. K.B.N. onto the dais. It is my privilege to invite today's chief guest, Prof. Mamidala Jagadesh Kumar, Chairperson UGC, onto the dais. Now, I invite Dr. G. former Vice Chancellor of Andhra University, onto the dais. Now I invite President Sri T. Seshai Garu onto the dais. We warm welcome to our Secretariat Correspondent Sri T. Srinivasa Garu onto the dais. Now I invite Sri P. Lakshman Swami Garu, Secretariat Correspondent of PSCMR College of Engineering and Technology onto the dais. I am pleased to invite Professor J. Lakshmi Narayani Garu, Principal PSCMR College of Engineering and Technology onto the dais. Now I request our principal sir to preside over the function.
Thank you very much, Dr. Krishnaveni, IPSC coordinator. Good afternoon, everybody. Really, it is a surprising and very rarest occasion to all of us, my dear faculty friends from K.B.N. College Autonomous and also from the PSCMR Engineering College colleagues. Once again, good afternoon, all of you. Here, sir is very busy, he has to go. Very soon, within 10 to 12 minutes only, time allocated given to all of us. Thank you very much, sir, for visiting our K.B.N. college autonomous. Ours is the 58 years old college, sir, and having 6,500 students and 315 faculty, sir. Ours is the out of 168 colleges in Krishna University area. Ours is the biggest college, sir. We have been providing 100% placements to all our degree students. Here we have 20 degree programs and 7 PG programs, sir. Thank you very much once again for coming, sir. Now, our UGC Chairman, sir, is going to interact with you all, my dear faculty friends, who were having any doubt regarding to the guidance of the UGC and guidance of the new educational policy which have been implemented. Our Chairman, sir. So thanks a lot to our Chairman Garu for being implementing the new education policy after 35 years of higher educational policy. Recently, after resuming the charge, our sir UGC Chairman sir had changed the pattern which is suitable to the present scenario and the industry needs. Thank you very much, sir, once again. Now I am handing over the mic to our Chairman, sir.
To all of you. I'll spend some time, instead of giving a lecture, I would like to interact with you. Since we are in the midst of implementing the NEP 2020, wherever I go across the country, there are doubts and feedback that comes on the implementation of NEP 2020. So please feel free, if you have any questions, please go ahead, stand up and ask me. One interesting thing I see and very welcome thing I see is that there are so many teachers on this side. I think your college has a lot of 3,600 which is very good. You know, if you remember, in the G20 presidency, India put forward an agenda item on how should be the development, and it was a consensus was brought in the G20 deliberations that all development should be women-led. The concept of women empowering is old now. Women are powerful, and the development should be women. And I'm glad to see that here.
Here also they are leading in all aspects, sir. Sir has given, our secretary sir has given that scope to all women.
So please go ahead, and if you have any questions, you can ask me.
Good afternoon, sir. Actually, only few states are implementing national education policy, sir, and one of our state is also implementing national education policy. So my question is, what are the prospects of the students who are doing BSc honors in our state, willing to do post-graduation in other states which are not implementing national education policies?
Right. Your information is partially correct. Majority of the states are implementing NEP 2020, and there are different components of NEP 2020. Some of them may not be implemented in some states, but otherwise it's happening. Just to give you an example, in CUET, which is a result of NEP 2020, from among the 5 southern states, there is huge participation. Kerala, from Tamil Nadu, which you might see in the newspapers that they are opposing NEP 2020, but the students are participating. Now imagine, in a particular state, a 4-year undergraduate program is not implemented, but it is implemented in the rest of the country. Those students will suffer. Therefore, the state governments are coming forward to implement NEP 2020.
Thank you, sir.
మీరు తెలుగులో కూడా అడగవచ్చు, ఇంగ్లీష్లోనే అడగాలని లేదు.
Sir, good evening, sir. My question regarding sponsored seminars on minor major research projects, sir. Before 2015, UGC called for the regular notification, sir. After that, there is no notification, sir. When will be expected, sir, regular notifications?
For
2015, sir. Seminars, sponsored seminars and research projects.
now we are in a transition period.
Yes, sir.
UGC, AACE, NCTE, all these regulators will be merged into 18. So, and that's going to come soon. I'm sure most of these schemes will be looked And we also have now the National Research Foundation, NRF. And the primary objective of NRF is to strengthen the research ecosystem of the universities. And I'm sure we are also working on the policies of NRF. Once that becomes operational, you will get a lot of opportunities for funding.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Dr. K.B.N. Kumar. Sir, previously the colleges like 12B, 2F and 12B like this college, they had a funding for infrastructure development, but now UGC stopped. And now we are requesting you to kindly resolve the same to improve our quality of education, for give a better education to our students, like establishing the labs and other infrastructures. Can we anticipate from this?
So most of those fundings were part of 12th plan, and the 12th plan ended in 2017, and that's the reason why the central government stopped those funding. But now we have the reorganized, the new organization NRF. Many such funding opportunities on a competitive basis will be available to you through NRF. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, the recent approval process of ACT, it has introduced 4 years integrated degree in management as well as in computer science. Previously, it used to be in 5 years. So, my clarification was required regarding UGC approval or else acceptance for this 4 years integrated course.
See, for all engineering and management programs, you will have to approach AICT for approvals. You will have to approach. But once HETI comes, you will have only one regulator who will give all the approvals.
So last first week of this month, we have planned for the AICT approval meetings. So they said that we have proposed UGC for this 4 years degree. UGC has to accept it. Once it accepts, we will provide 4 years. So otherwise, it will be 5 years. So that's
I will check with AICT. Okay? Right.
Good evening, sir. So my question is about internships, sir. New educational policy, on internships point of view, framework బాగానే ఉంది సార్. అంటే ఇండస్ట్రీస్కి వెళ్ళి ఇంటర్న్షిప్స్ చేయాలనేటువంటి ఒక ఫ్రేమ్వర్క్ అయితే తీసుకొచ్చారు. అయితే మా కాలేజ్ నుంచి, మా సైడ్ నుంచి మాకు ఒక రిక్వెస్ట్ ఏంటంటే సార్, యూజీసీ నుంచి కూడా ఏదైనా కార్పొరేట్స్తో ఒక కనెక్టివిటీ కనుక మాకు డెవలప్ చేయగలిగితే, సో దట్ ఇట్ విల్ బీ వెరీ ఈజీ ఫర్ అస్ టు find internships for my students.
Wonderful. We are working on building a platform, a digital platform, and we will be onboarding the industries and other organizations which will give the internship. And your students can register and get this opportunity. We are working on it.
Yes, thank you.
Namaste, sir. So after 2025, faculty members will go for the intermediate colleges. So they must be in a qualification with BEd, such things are coming. So how far is it possible to all the faculty members who are going to the intermediate to get BEd degrees by 2025 or 26? Will it be possible in India?
Well, that comes under NCTE, not as part of the university education. So I will not be able to comment on that. Thank you, sir. From the ladies' side. Yes.
Good evening, sir. All of you on the days. I am Dr. A. Ramadevi, Professor and HOD, Professor of English and HOD of Science and Humanities Department of PSCMR CET, Professor of College of Engineering and Technology. projects when compared to other streams for English, for communication, for language. We have, when compared, we have very less funding projects. So that is something discouraging for people like us. So I request.
You are right, because most of the funding comes in the STEM areas.
Yes.
Humanities, literature, languages, it's difficult. So my understanding is that in the NRF, they are going to give importance to social sciences, languages, and these kind of areas also. So once NRF starts functioning, you will have opportunities in these areas also.
Thank you very much.
So you're all teachers here. Often we think that we have to go to the classroom and teach. I want to tell you something. As teachers, we should not be teaching. Instead, our role should be to make our students better learners. So how do you make a student a better learner? And this is what I tell my students in my first class every semester, that if they want to become good learner, they have to do 4 things. And this was said by Adi Shankara long ago. And what are these 4 things? Pathanam, Mananam, Chintanam, and Sankirtanam. Pathanam means you have to study. Mananam means whatever you study you have to remember. Chintanam means you have to critically think about it. Sankirtanam means you have to repeat the whole process. And as a teacher, our role is to create activities inside and outside the classroom so that students are constantly engaged in, say along with me, Pathanam, Mananam, Chintanam, Sankirtanam. Right. Any other question?
Good evening, sir.
Yeah.
So myself, Dr. Lakshman, Principal, Sir, UGC has introduced Professor of Practice. Can you enlighten on that? Even few days back, ACT has also announced Assistant Professor of Practice and Associate Professor of Practice. For that, what should be the minimum qualification required?
So the primary objective of introducing the Professor of Practice is that currently we do not have good industry-academia interactions, and our students do not get a good understanding of the real world working. The idea of bringing industry experts and other professionals is to meet these 2 objectives. So when those professionals come to the universities and colleges and interact with our students, they pass on the long experiential knowledge that they have gained to our students. And 2, better networking will happen between colleges, universities and industry, because these professors of practice will have good networking within the industry, and through them the industries will know how far the colleges and universities are ready in a particular discipline for better collaborations. And I'm happy to inform you that across the country, the Professor of Practice scheme was well appreciated, and hundreds of professors of practice are being appointed. UGC also has opened a portal where experts can register there, and universities can register and search for these experts and appoint them. And Professor of Practice need not be an industry expert. It could be a great musician. It could be a great poet or a great writer. They will come and stay in your university or college and interact with the students. That's it. Well, they don't have to have any formal educational qualifications, but they should have minimum 15 years of professional experience. Right. Any other question? One last thing I want to tell you is that students have different cognitive abilities. It is not good to test every student using one-fits-all kind of tests. So my request to all of you is to see if you can introduce a kind of continuous assessment and assess the students in different activities solve a numerical problem may be a good essay writer, or a person who is a good essay writer may not be a good speaker, but somebody else could be a good speaker. So you need to identify the components in which the student is good and try to assess them instead of using all fits, all measure. But I also understand that you don't have too much of autonomy. The university doesn't give so much of autonomy to design your own question papers, your own assessment methods. From our side, we are trying our best to give as much autonomy as possible. I firmly believe that UGC as a regulator should not be micromanaging the educational institutions. You should have full freedom within a given broader framework to innovate and experiment and improve the educational system. And I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. May I now invite our Junior College in charge principal, Dr. K.B.N. Kumar to the dais and propose formal vote of thanks. Administrator Sankha sir stage में poster before that I request our Honorable President Garu, Secretary Garu, please felicitate our Honorable UGC Chairman Garu, Professor Mamidala Jagadesh Kumar Garu. Now I request our management members to felicitate our former Vice Chancellor. K.B.N. Kumar.
Honorable dignitaries on the dais and my dear faculty members, I deem it a great privilege to extend a formal vote of thanks on a prestigious occasion. First of all, I would like to thank our principal sir, Dr. K.B.N. for presiding over the program and making it a grand success. On behalf of the management and staff, I wish to extend our heartfelt gratitude to our distinguished chief guest and esteemed academician and educationalist, the chairman of the University Grants Commission, Sri Mamidala Jagadesh Kumar for his gracious presence and the honor which his visit has brought to our institution, Kakapati Bhavanarayana College. Our management and faculty members are immensely grateful and deeply appreciate your conversation and talk on the new education policy, which was highly informative, enlightening and motivating. We will never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words but to live by them. We promise to extend our cooperation by following and adhering the guidelines set by the University Grants Commission. And next, I also thank the management and former vice principals and Vice Chancellor Garu, G. Nageswar Garu, Mandava Basveswar Garu, Principal CMR College, and our heartfelt thanks to our President T. Seshe Garu and our correspondent, K.B.N. College correspondent Sir Sri Srinivas Garu for organizing such a wonderful event. Thank you all. Najiri Garu, Secretary. Our special thanks to Najiri Garu, Secretary Ashi.
సైడ్ రావాలి.
నీకు ఓకేనా ఇప్పుడు?
ఓకే.